What Jakub's going to do with Dante DiVincenzo, he loves to try to bust up plays by playing aggressive defense.
Scotty looking for B.I. short corner, and the maestro of the mid-range knocks it down.
Right on cue.
Shot doesn't go. DiVincenzo, another tough-minded Villanova product. Here's B.I. with the steal, attacking the and one, the finish in the
man doing a good job of denying. Then guess who's in the passing lane? B.I. already with an early two-pointer from the baseline. Now he's giving himself the paint untouched.
Raptors are remarkable 19-10 on the road. They're 16-16 at home. It's been a big question as to why. Have you come up with a theory as to why they're so much more productive on the road than at home?
I haven't come up with a theory. Sometimes it's who you're playing and the rhythm. You see Scotty Barnes knocking down a three. That's a pleasant sight.
Flips it over now quickly, looking for Jakob. He's flipping it up and in. Took that down from the
game at 1.6, but he's the shot blocker, so you have to be mindful of where he is anytime you're around the rim.
The start the Raptors wanted, they're on an 8-0 run.
Good pass.
And RJ's done such a good job with his offhand, a natural lefty. Great defense up top, Jakob on Rudy Gobert.
It was great defense. Scotty's doing an outstanding job just taking a challenge and making everything different for Ant-Man that you mentioned.
RJ attacking, again going to, for Anthony Edwards, it's important to keep the game fun. And when you're winning, it's a lot of fun. And when you're shooting close to 21 shots, it's fun. Coming out of the timeout, 9-0 run in by 2. B.I. back over to Shed. Here's Mamu with the 3, buries it.
They have to make sure they defensive rebound and not give this team second and third opportunities.
Bones Highland.
Good defense by Jonathan Mobo. Bones Highland.
Dosumu along with Gobert. Bones Highland as Barnes connects another 3. That's his second of 8 3.
Of course, they're creating those fouls and other scoring opportunities from the free throw line.
Quickly, Mamu cutting through was Barnes. Here's Mamu off the bounce, attacking.
He's in the game, and he's the matchup problem. Now Kyle Anderson is in there. Kyle wasn't expecting him to get all the way to the basket with the right hand.
They control it. Shot clock down to 2. Denied by Scotty B.
That's not
with a 5-point lead. Reed up top.
Walter,
Walter, tremendous job. Lead pass, Scotty looking for Mamu, and Darko Rayokovic.
You can switch a lot of players, but you're also being physical, committing to the defensive end.
RJ, push shot, good.
I love it, Matt, and that's what I was alluding to before early in the Raptors did a good job of showing Ant Edwards 2 bodies, almost forced a turnover.
Quick to 3, got it. His first bucket of the night.
And coming off DiVincenzo again, he's almost a 40% three-point shooter, and that's the second three-pointer from that exact same spot, the left wing.
RJ the 3, got it. How about this from RJ Barrett? At New Orleans next Tuesday, Wednesday. B.I. his first return to the Big Easy. Jakob on the weak side, bats it in.
And you see how the Raptors are working. Great discipline on this offensive end. Get some good offense.
Scotty. Good patience by Barnes against.
Look at this Minnesota Timberwolves team. They're very good offensively and defensively, so they're a very balanced team. This is going to be an exciting Western Conference playoff matchup when they're in it. Currently in the 3rd spot.
Look at Scotty.
Collapsed the defense and found a wide open Anthony Edwards. You're talking about RJ, 14 points in 15 minutes, being very aggressive.
Tough shot, Barnes. George suspended. Tatum, his expected return, which is remarkable tomorrow night for Boston, is quickly knocks down the 3. And the Raptors
super aggressive, executing their offense.
Scotty, Jakob. Good job by Jakob Hurdle. Lakers. How about Phoenix this year? Raptors have yet to face them, but there is a logjam. Raptors with a run starting tonight against as quickly
connected, fighting on every possession and then contesting, finishing with a rebound.
BI turns the corner, attacking the slam dunk.
Turning that corner.
Edwards using the Randall screen, gets a switch. The three doesn't go. Good job by Pirtle on the glass. The other way, count the bucket.
Bringing that type of energy. It looks like he hurt his hand, jammed his finger on that deflection.
BI up fake. Fires over McDaniels. No. Mamu checking in. Darko Rajakovic, shot clock down. And Mobo with the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline. Here's Scotty attacking. Scotty gets to the rim.
And Matt, those are the opportunities on a miss. Good job by the Timberwolves. That time the weak side was freed up because Anthony Edwards had so much attention, which allowed that back cut for easy layup.
Quickly using the screen, attacks. 14, Jamison Battle, local product checking in. Here's RJ Barrett. He's been so good in the paint tonight, and that continues. 17 for the Raptors. Barnes, Mamukelashvili, quickly. Barrett and Battle. Dosunmu, Anderson, Gobert, McDaniels, and Bones Highland. And quickly.
And you see what's happening. Guess who's in the game that Rudy Gobert has to guard? He has to guard Mamu, right? So he's not in there.
+4 and points in the paint. Quickly. Was a semifinalist for Mr. Basketball in the state of Minnesota. Here's quickly left open. Bucket is good, and Quick letting it
backpedaling on his heels and just kept pushing the pace.
Barnes got it.
That's so smooth. I love when he's so this.
RJ with the right hand. Wow. 18 fast break points in the first half. Raptors with 0 here in the second half. Darko talked about that. You know, continuing to do that. And you just wonder if it's bothering him tonight. This has been unlike him. He has been so good for Toronto this season. And look at him, he's finally.
It was that call. It's like you're waiting for the shot to go in. Brandon Ingram getting right to his spot. Pump fake. That's pretty much an automatic.
No other bench player tonight, unfortunately, for Toronto has made a shot from the field. RJ, he's made a bundle of them. He's 9, lays it up and through.
He also was traded here from Chicago as well, so some young talent.
Grady, the step through in the bucket.
It's good to see Grady get out there, get some minutes.
And that's the big thing. And you know he has more in his game, but the biggest thing for Grady is that 30% three-point shooting. As Battle gets a bucket.
And you mentioned
they are a dominant basketball program here in the Twin Cities as Shed gets the bucket. They've won 24 state titles. Battle. Grady, it's a 3. Short. Mobo on the inside. Here's Battle, a 3. Doesn't go. Trace Jackson Davis stays with it. Of the season, this is their 5th consecutive. They sweep the season series with the Toronto Raptors.